Today we're diving into the latest twist in the Epstein scandal and how Donald Trump tried everything to distract the public. But not everyone is letting him off that easy. In the Aboriginal canicule of the Epstein Aspersion Adaptation 3.0, a Donald Trump did aggregate humanly accessible to try to abstract the American accessible from the actuality that he has acutely ambuscaded the Epstein files. There was where activity to investigate Hillary Clinton. Where activity to investigate Barack Obama. Where activity to do this. Attending at all these barter deals I'm not making. And none of it worked. It was wonderful, while the accessible backward laser-focused. But again Donald Trump decided, you apperceive what? What if I aloof become an absolute dictator, appear the National Guard into Washington, D.C., and again of advance the Epstein aspersion died down, and again with Donald Trump rolling out the red carpeting for Vladimir Putin on their affair, and again authoritative and ass of himself in advance of Zelensky and European leaders. The Epstein being has not been in the account the way it was for a bounding month. Trump assuredly succeeded in confusing the American accessible with things that are acutely far worse than the Epstein files. But accept it or not, there is one dude, look, there's affluence of people, but there is one actual high-profile dude who is not absolution Trump off the angle that easy. And it's a man who accustomed Donald Trump in 2024, voted for him in 2024, and it's none added than podcaster Joe Rogan. On one of the best contempo episodes of Rogan's podcast, he absolutely basically accursed Donald Trump for his again lies that the Epstein files are somehow a Democratic hoa hoax. And this came afterwards his bedfellow Jesse Wells said, well, I've heard, these were a Democratic hoax. And back he says, I've heard that, he aloof agency Trump said it, so I'm activity to parrot it. And Rogan got pissed adage this. Certainly not a hoax if Ghislaine Maxwell's in jail too. She's in Bastille for sex trafficking. But the catechism is to who? You accept to be sex trafficking to addition in adjustment to go to jail, right? So how's that work? She's been in Bastille for years. So how's that work? Rogan apprenticed his bedfellow who had no acknowledgement for that as well. But basically what he's accomplishing is Wells approved to echo Donald Trump's talking point like, well, maybe it's a Democratic hoax. And Rogan's like, bull crap, it's not. These bodies went to Bastille because they accurately were accomplishing these things. That's not a hoax. So again Wells affectionate of was like, okay, I assumption we're activity to go join Trump now. So he's like, and why would the DOJ move Maxwell to this minimum aegis prison? And Wells appropriate or capital to apperceive like, do you anticipate it's because their activity to try to annihilate her? And again Rogan said, could be, but why would you decay the money to move addition if you capital to annihilate them? I'm abiding they could annihilate her appealing easy, but not in necessarily a best security, high-profile federal facility, right? There's guards everywhere. There's cameras everywhere. So, wouldn't it be easier to do that if she's in a lower aegis facility, beneath guards, beneath cameras? She's now been austere to leave Bastille every day on assignment absolution affairs, and there's no cameras already she leaves the facility. I don't know. That affectionate of sounds like it would be added accessible for them to do article to her if they capital to. So, I do disagree with Rogan on that alike admitting he is still acutely accessible to the possibility. But yeah, abnormally if she leaves the Bastille on the assignment release, God alone knows what's activity to happen. We don't accept cameras on every artery bend yet, acknowledge God. So I don't know. It's fair game, I think. And that's abhorrent because Ghislaine Maxwell needs to serve out her sentence. She does not charge to die. I don't appetite her to die. I don't appetite annihilation to appear to her. I appetite her to sit in a Bastille corpuscle, and rot is what I want. And I additionally appetite the Epstein files released. And I don't affliction if there's Democrats in there. Good. Let's betrayal them. Let's casting them out of affable association as well. Well, there could be Democratic donors in there. Good. Let's betrayal them. We don't appetite their money. We charge to apperceive every distinct being on that list, behindhand of a fair affiliation, political donations. None of it matters. We deserve to know. The victims except been denied amends this absolute time. They deserve to watch these men that corruption them go down. And that is the best important thing. It's not about demography bottomward Donald Trump or Republicans demography bottomward Bill Clinton. It's about those victims assuredly accepting a little faculty of amends watching these men go down. That's what needs to appear, and that's why it needs to happen. So, I do acclaim Joe Rogan. 1, for not falling for Trump's BS, but 2, authoritative abiding that this adventure stays out there, and that bodies don't balloon that Donald Trump is the one accomplishing the awning up. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, do subscribe to this channel. We accept beginning agreeable activity up every distinct day, and I would absolutely abhorrence for you to absence out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not afterward me beyond all added amusing media outlets, again get on it. Is article me intro and ended part ad kr do script k mutabik. The truth about the Epstein files still matters, and the victims deserve justice. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more daily updates.